Here's an episode of mom life for you. I bought this for the kids to help them stay organized and to brush their teeth, and you know, most of the toothpaste and stuff always just ends up in the sink or on the mirror or whatever. So I was helping the kids get their teeth brushed, all the things. And I've got this cup. Oh, and I just drained the contents onto my lap. Anyway, just to show you what's inside. Okay, gum. It is lined with gum. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to try and scrub it out. And I am sure there is a better way of doing this. However, I don't know that good way. So I'm gonna use my beautiful nails. That's what they're there for.
Search the web.
I could search the web. Now, I've asked you all to get on your beds, please. Get on your beds, please.
Mom.
Yes.
Tomorrow can we have a Google?
We'll see. We'll see how well you go to bed tonight.
Why can't we have the screen facing the wall?
Yeah, because if it faces the wall, then both bedrooms can hear it. How many times do you guys give yourself the pep talk that you're gonna be patient, you're gonna be patient, you're gonna be patient, you're gonna be patient, and then you're not patient and you're frustrated with kids and you're frustrated with yourself because you can't be patient. We're gonna compromise, Olivia. We're going to put your computer away because it's for school use anyway. So we're gonna put yours away. I'm going to put on an audiobook with the iPad. Boston Cody, if you guys get off your bed, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. Tonight at dinner, I asked the kids each something positive and negative, and we don't do that all the time, but it is a really good way to get the kids talking. Do you want to see your stand? It's toilet paper. I always have to be creative with my camera stands. It was really interesting because I learned things about each of the kids tonight, and it was nice to take just a couple minutes. That's all it takes with the kids. It just takes a couple minutes of listening. I know how crucial it is to get the kids talking and learn, you know, so they can learn to talk. And somehow the conversation always ends with how to be honest and practicing being honest. Lincoln flushed the toilet tonight. I said, okay, go in and go potty. And then I heard the toilet flush, and I just happened to be like right there, and I looked in, he was standing there. And I said, did you flush the toilet just so I would think you went potty? He said, yeah. So I made him go tell Dad what happened so he could practice getting used to saying things that he knew he did wrong and lied about. And I will generally do that if I catch the kid in a lie. I say, okay, let's go tell Dad. And Joel knows. And I know that we're trying not to yell at the kids if they come to us and tell us what they did, because they're not going to come and tell us anything. I do prep them and teach them. Sometimes, if you're honest, you still might get in trouble, but you would have gotten in more trouble if you would have lied about it. So Lincoln told Dad, I lied to Mom and I tricked her into thinking I went potty, but I didn't. To fix it, I went potty, and I told Mom I was sorry. Oh, he was like, don't lie to my wife. Like, Joel. And then he followed with, thank you for being honest. Let's go get in bed. I swear, that's kind of a common theme. It's like, I can understand anything you come to me with that you've done wrong. Just be honest about it. And that's like Joel and I's motto together. It's like, all right, I'm not going to make the situation worse by lying about it. I'm probably going to give my kids PTSD because I drill it into their heads so much. This is what I tell the kids too. If you make a habit of lying when you're young, that habit doesn't change when you become a daddy. Lincoln said, well, how many days till I'm a dad? And I said, 20 years. And he said, 20 years? How many weeks is that? Is that in 20 weeks? I said, yeah, 20 weeks. He's like, oh, I wish I was a dad already. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm like, enjoy your childhood. But I said, do you want to be a daddy that lies? He said, no. I said, then don't be a little boy that lies. I said, let's practice. Let's just practice not lying. I said, you got to practice being honest when you're a little boy so that you can grow up to be an honest man. That's the conversation we have in our house every day. And I'm tired. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am exhausted teaching these little humans. But they're soaking it in, they're learning. And I hope that can save them some heartache by being honest when they're older. And there is no time limit on being honest either. I think it's so crucial for couples to sit down and have conversations about being honest with each other. Because just because we're adults and just because we're married, that doesn't all of a sudden make us wonderful communicators and wonderfully and perfectly honest. I want Joel to be honest with me, so I lead with honesty, and I tell him things that I maybe wouldn't normally tell him, and I say, I'm going to be really vulnerable, I'm going to be really downright just dirty honest. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I just say anything and I tell him, I'm like, I am being honest with you because I hope you can be honest with me. And that's how we started communicating years and years ago, and it's taken a long time for Joel to like open up, and because he's not, I mean, he did not grow up being like super communicative, and he's just really kind of quiet. And he told me, he's like, thank you for helping me learn how to communicate and talk. We are not perfect at it. We are not perfect at it, but we try really, really hard. It's funny, sometimes when I get vlogging, I'm like, oh, people don't want to hear me sit and talk, but that's like the basis of this channel, is me rambling and telling you my thoughts. And so this isn't a super Christmassy vlog. There's plenty of those, but what goes on in between the Christmas vlogs is this. It's learning how to communicate with my kids. It's learning how to communicate with Joel. And it is just teaching my kids to be good humans and to practice being good humans as children so that they can grow up to be honest and good communicating adults. And it is so much easier to fix something from the beginning than it is to try and fix years and years of dishonesty, or, you know, years of a certain habit. I urge you to be honest with those around you. If you need to be honest with a partner, if you need to be honest with a neighbor, coming forward and apologizing and saying, I'm sorry, this is what is going on, will be received so much better. And maybe you think, well, they'll never find out or whatever. For your own health, for your own mental health, for just your own worth, be honest with those around you, and it'll be the start to a better life. Too many people around me are being dishonest. And I'm not talking just about like me and Joel, or me and my family, or me and my friends, or me and, it's like, guys, it's everywhere. There's so much pain, and people hide behind guilt, and shame. You gotta, and that's Satan. Satan wants you to feel embarrassed, and he wants you to feel like everyone else is doing good and you're the only one in this mess, and you just keep your mouth shut. That's the best way to keep doing what you're doing. If you're unhappy in your life, stop doing the same things that are giving you the same results. Change something. Change something so that your results can change. I know sometimes I go off like this, but it just, sometimes things weigh heavy on my heart, and then I genuinely feel a need to say it on camera. And there's not enough of that. I mean, there's just, you know, sometimes I gag when my kids get on YouTube. I'm like, stop watching that garbage. And I don't want that to be my channel. I show you the good because that's the good that's going on. And I show you the crappy because that's also what's going on. And I don't even show you half of the crap because, well, it's my own crap to deal with. But you're not alone sifting through the crap. It's everyone, and if you think it isn't everyone, you are wrong. It's everyone. We all just have to keep trying. We all just have to keep trying, and you cannot compare your crap to your neighbor's crap. We each live unique, different lives, but yet we're all the same. We're all the same creatures. These kind of vlogs are kind of my favorite though, when I don't even plan on. I mean, it's like 8:30 at night. And my head is just spinning from the day, but I need you all to know that you're not alone. I know that I'm not alone. it's good. We have so many things to be blessed and grateful for. Yes, there's so much garbage, but genuinely take a look at your blessings and be grateful for the good that's in your life, because we all have it. We all have crap. We all have more than we need to be blessed with. We do. We have more than we need to survive. So keep surviving and keep counting your blessings, because you have them. We all have them. Gosh, it's rough. I didn't know that being an adult would be so hard. I really didn't. But there's so much to be thankful for, and I feel very strongly that everyone can find something good. We all can find the crap really easily, but focus on the good and keep working, keep paddling, keep going. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to get the gum out of this cup. I'm almost there. And side note, that is the cutest catty, and I love it so much, so I will link it. Okay, that is all. Thank you very much. Have a good night.